Well, we have some Anthem news to clarify some things when it comes to matchmaking and solo play within Anthem. Let's talk about it. Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Anthem brothers and sisters. And if you want some more Anthem news and all that fun from your influencing fun folk here, don't know what that means, but hit that subscribe button. My friends, we have some clarification and news when it comes to matchmaking and solo play within Anthem. Now, they have talked in the past about solo play, how you will be able to play this game solo, but they, continue to harp on the fact that no, they really want you to play multiplayer, and that's like the best way you can experience the game. But if you want to go solo, you most definitely can. Now, when it comes to matchmaking, in the game in general, some people went out on the interwebs and had some questions, and Ben Irving, the producer of BioWare and Anthem, was kind enough to respond. And I will say, before we get to what his responses were, I will say this: I am very happy and pleased to see how open and transparent they are being right now with Anthem. It was very refreshing to see a development company be as open as BioWare is right currently with Anthem, and I love the communication from that. And I'm a big believer that development companies do a far better job and have a far bigger lifespan if they stay in constant contact with their community. Now, with that said and out of the way, let's see what Ben Irving had to say in the questions posed to him right here. Now, here's one. Now, there was an article on Polygon that actually first alerted me to this whole thing, and so then I went to the interwebs to find out more about it. They asked people need to think a question from Schnozberries. He continues his article's vagueness. Can you confirm that this optional matchmaking, as it's been said previously, that most activities can be done solo? And Ben Irving responds back with, matchmaking is by default. You can opt out. Matchmaking by default, you can opt out. We think it's more fun in a full group. So they really like the idea of you being in a group and you doing your thing with your friends. That's awesome. But we'll get to the solo stuff in just a moment. And someone else had a very almost similar question, and Ben Irving gives a little more detail into it right here. Chaos Prime Zero YouTube says blah blah blah, something about the game shop and the currency in it. Says, can you play whole game solo, including end game? And Ben Irving comes back, you can play most of the game solo, not all of it. We think the game is more fun to play with friends. Again, they're hyping on this train right here. So as we see, yes, we can play this game solo. There are some caveats to it. If you're in a group, you cannot go out willy-nilly and just explore the world. It's a very large world, and you may or may not run into people. You are in the same instance with other people, just like Fallout 76. You are instance, you will see live people on the map. I can't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, put in the comment section below if we can see people on the Anthem map, just like you can in Fallout 76 map when you are on the server. But yes, you will be able to play solo, but if you're in a group, you will not be able to go explore willy-nilly out there. You can do pretty much everything in Anthem solo except strongholds and the raids, and you'll need to be grouped up for those, which totally makes sense. I mean, same thing like in World of Warcraft, really. I mean, you're not talking about the old legacy stuff to where you can run those solo and just destroy everything and smash it in the face, which is something I used to love to do in World of Warcraft and SWTOR before they changed that in SWTOR. I really wish they hadn't done that. But no, you'll have to match with groups to go and do that content. Now, when it comes to matchmaking and doing solo stuff, if you want to, need help on a quest and there's just some, Bill's out there doing his thing, you can do that with the matchmaking systems. World of Warcraft has something very similar to that in their mechanics, to where if there's a quest or world event going on, you can make your own thing and you can find people and everybody can go do it there. So I think that's very nice indeed. I love the fact that you can still do this solo, because if they had just made this simply only a multiplayer game, I'm not sure it'll do as well. I said this on my morning drive video today. I'm really thinking that, this whole multiplayer thing is kind of like, I think a lot of people really want just a great, good, traditional FPS. But if we can do something solo, like you can do Fallout 76 purely solo, I do it, and it's fun, and it is what it is. But if you can do Anthem in that same vein, then, which you can, they said you can, but they want you to group up with people. So there's that. Yeah. So the matchmaking system is there. Hallelujah for that. And if you don't want to be a part of it, opt out. You don't need to be a part of it. Just go on doing your own thing. Now, the only place that is going to be solely just yours is Fort Tarsus. And that's where you'll get a lot of your quests and you'll dialogue with other NPCs there. Except no romance and no nudity this time, like in Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah. Well, my friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this with matchmaking and all that jazz. Are you as hyped as I am for Anthem? Oh, baby, bring it to daddy. I cannot wait to get in and do all the VIP funness with Mr. Tumnus. Don't ask what that means. It is what it is. Anyways, hit that like button if you like what you see here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more fun. Become part of the family here. The freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming, and all that other jazz. If you want to support me and the channel on a more personal level, make sure you take a look at the Patreon right there below. My friends, have a good one. Remember to be kind. It's about community. And we'll see you later. Good day.